So we drove down to Niagara Falls and went to a vintage car meet with the hopes of like finding someone who would let us borrow like their red vintage convertible. Not to drive, but just to like take footage of and like stand near and that sort of thing. But we ended up being like late to the show and there was nobody left in the parking lot except this one red convertible. So we approached the guy and we're like, hey, we kind of need to use like your car. Is it okay if we take some shots of it? And I swear this was fate because he was like, oh yeah, of course you can. You can like take pictures. If you want, you can drive it. We were like, what? Oh my God. So this car is actually pretty rare. It was built in Canada in the 1960s. I don't know the exact year of this car. I believe it's a 64, but don't quote me on that. It was built in Canada in the 1960s in combination with Ford. It was a joint effort by Ford and Mercury. And this car is extremely rare. You won't find too many of these around. They're not worth like a crazy amount, but they're super, super unique, which was so dope for the video. I even just love the font on the back of the car. Like it's got that perfect retro vibe. It's so Americana, like I just love it. We spent the day just shooting and driving around. He let me drive the car for hours. It was like really hot that day though, so I think my hair got like super messed up by the end of it. But yeah, it was just a great time. The memories are crazy and it's just a beautiful thing because the music video really captured that day perfectly. It was just like a magical day. So I'm so glad we can like share it in the video. Stay tuned for part 2 where we talk about the Flying Saucer restaurant.